Monday, good morning, good morning, good morning, and more importantly, the 19th, of course, of April. Welcome to Mahala Monday. Great to have you along with us. My name is Dougal, and as always, she's here, people. Rhoda is here.
That's right. Good morning. Welcome. Morning, Dougal. Morning. Welcome, everybody, to Mahala Monday.
How are you doing? You all right?
I'm good, Dougal. I must say, I probably would say I would love to have a holiday, even though some people's like, but we just had this whole no. We continued.
Listen, you look like a person who just came from holiday. Let me just be honest with you. Let's just keep it the way it is. But it is brilliant to have you along, of course, with Mahala Monday. And we look forward to this every week. And you know what the show is about. This is really where you get great information. And of course, we feature amazing businesses who are really just great, fantastic businesses who are really pushing the envelope all the way. And as you know, it's a live broadcast. So you're live right now with us on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, our details at the bottom of screen. And we invite you to be part of this. So any questions or comments that you may have for our special guest today, by all means, you know what to do. Now, more importantly, let's talk special guest, Rhoda, because today we're talking about 245 connections.
That is right. And you know what? This is the show for everyone out there, from big businesses to small businesses to people actually at home, your normal resident at home. You know, this is the show for you today because you'll get the information for yourselves on the technology of home, business, cabling. Oh my word.
And that is really what we're going to focus. And I just love the name 45 Connections. I just think it is brilliant. That is the kind of thing I want to talk about. 45 connections. And then trust me, it's not like a 1, 2, 3 and then you get to 44. Oh, and here's the last one. Oh boy, no. And no means at all. It is just absolutely fantastic. And if we look at the time we've been in now, and especially during the pandemic, a lot of people have had home offices, people still working from home. And this is something society is adapting to very closely right now. And of course, this can really take that needs, of course, and take it to the next level and tailor make it for yourself, which is what I like.
That's what I like. And like Dougal, exactly that. Because I mean, there's a lot of terminology that we as normal person at home don't know about. So you're just hearing all these things that's happening, fiber and, you know, this one talking about this and speed and you kind of feel lost in all of this, you know, and you're always wondering, why is my internet so slow? What is going on? This is the guys that you need to contact and they will sort out all your solutions.
And I like the way you say people are lost, because in that word she summarized me. Let's welcome this morning to Mahala Monday, Sher from 45 Connections. Sir, thank you so much for your time. Welcome to Mahala Monday. How are you, sir?
For taking our time for us.
No, it's absolutely wonderful to have you along, man. Listen, there's so many questions we got to ask you. There's so many things we would like to know, but I just want to remind the viewers, of course, should you have a question for sure, and this is really what we're going to be talking about, by all means, at Nickay Productions on YouTube, at Nickay Productions on Facebook. We welcome and look forward to your comments and your questions that you have. So 45 Connections. Firstly, I love the name. I said this right in the beginning. I love the name, 45 Connections, right? I think it is snazzy, man. Really snazzy. But tell us, what is 45 Connections? Who's 45 Connections?
Okay, so I've started the company. I've worked for a cabling company for over 20 odd years. I think, and time just came and I decided to move on my own. And we're about 4 years old. We are a company that specializes in network cabling, fiber optics, CCTV, electrical, the works.
Wow.
So you do quite a bit.
So much. So in actual fact, with your experience, obviously, Sher, you've taken your experience and started your own business at this point. I mean, which makes quite a bit of sense with the knowledge that you've got.
Correct. That's very correct. Yes.
So 4 years, you guys have been doing this, and you said you started with the thing of, all right, let me kind of out. Was that a big decision, being like, you know what, grabbing that entrepreneurial spirit and taking it to the next level, starting a business?
Of course, it was a very big decision. I mean, you know, you're comfortable earning a salary, getting paid from a boss, and from there you can start your own business, you know, and having that backbone, I think my family stood completely behind me. And when I made the decision, we went for it. So yes.
Beautiful.
Because I wanna touch with you quickly. I mean, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, then COVID comes, pandemic is here, and all of a sudden that brings a whole different set of challenges, things that people never even considered, you know. And I mean, you guys are still here, so. How did you manage that? How did you adapt to the time the needs of the pandemic as such?
So we were lucky enough when COVID hit us. I think in March, April started. Yeah. We all went down on heavy lockdown, and I think by June, July, we finally got permits to start working again. So lucky enough, we were small we are still a small company, and we had enough finance to pay the guys, make sure that they sorted at the end of the day, the staff. And June, July, we started again. And things haven't really picked up, but I've noticed now recently, March, April, that businesses are now looking for cabling, and the bigger projects are picking up now.
Yeah. Okay. And obviously with the COVID regulations, just to tell everybody out there, you guys are basically sticking to exactly the COVID regulations for businesses when you go out to companies, to businesses and homes?
Of course. Yeah. Yes. So the guys, when they come to the offices in the morning, so we check their temperatures as per normal. They fill out the register, sanitize. Everybody's got masks. They know the works. And every single client that we go to, we do this exact same procedure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it's funny you should say that, because it's kind of become a way of life. That's what we do. We do it all the time. It's just what you got to do.
Definitely.
But Sher, let's get into it. The services that you provide. And I know you mentioned electrical and backup and all of that just a moment ago, but let's talk about the services it is that you do. What exactly is it that 45 Connections do?
Okay, so we do the installation of network cabling for businesses and for homes. We do CCTV, we do fiber optics for businesses, and then also we do backup power solutions for houses and for bigger businesses. Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick one on that. So 45 Connections are basically the guys that come in all those walls there that we don't see sometimes, because the guy runs into our ceilings and stuff, or into the walls. This is what you guys do.
Yeah.
Am I right?
So lots of wires, like meters and kilometers.
Lots of wires. I gotta like it. So when we look at because I know when it comes to fiber, you get the different speeds and all of that. So if you had to go into a business, right, would you analyze the business and then sort of go, listen, this is the business's needs, you guys consult with it, and then you sort of tailor-make some cabling needs that will serve the best need, or the services, and then serve their needs the best, that you tailor-make the solution that you provide to a business?
Correct. That's the way, yes. So we come into the business. Normally the fiber optics is there already, but it's no use having a 50 meg line and your cabling backbone to your desktops are Cat5. You know, you're not going to pick up the speeds that you need to pick up.
Now, what is Cat5? It's not 5 kittens.
So it's just called Category 5. It's a network cable, and you get the Cat5, which gives you about, I think nowadays about 10, something like that, 10 meg. Whereas the guys these days use Cat6, where you can get 100 meg to the desktop. So if you have the correct cabling infrastructure, your fiber is going to work correctly all the way to the desktop.
Okay.
And this is what I love, Dougal. We need to basically say that 45 Connections need to come out to your residence business, because these are the guys that knows exactly what you need. I mean, I didn't know about the Cat5 or the Cat6.
No.
And, I mean, wow.
I really thought we were talking about meow meow here. So, I wasn't, okay? I don't want any comments like that. I wasn't. So that is where you come in, and you sort of tailor-make those needs. Now, obviously, for a business to a home, those needs are going to be very, very different, because might not necessarily. Yeah, I would love to run at those kind of speeds at my house, but I mean, necessarily that might not be needed.
Yeah. So it depends what you're using at home. You know, some of the guys like to stream or working online. It depends on what you require at the end of the day. I know that the ICT companies come in, install your router for you in the front of the house. End of the day, you want to work in the back of the house and you don't have signal. Where we can extend that Wi-Fi signal for you all the way to the back of the house. You're able to sit in the toilet with your cell phone and have coverage, you know, at the end of it.
All right, so basically I have like an even spread because we all have those little, if I can call it, dead spots.
Weak spots, here we go.
Yeah. See,
In the house. You're clever, dude. I am very...
I've always known that.
Very impressed, very impressed. Yeah, and I think this is quite the thing right now with COVID. Everybody's at home. They have to go on the Zoom calls. And, you know, I think everybody needs to know if you got a problem, you're dropping or you basically lagging or there's that where you talking. You need to speak to you guys because this is obviously a problem with connection.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, yeah,
it's best. I mean, working from home, having a solid network connection, so the hardwire into your laptop or your PC, it is much better than the actual Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is working off the cell phone, which works quite well.
Can you see now? There's another example of actually getting the cable out because I would think as Wi-Fi, but like you spoke about the Cat6 cable, it would be best to kind of link your laptop to that if you're doing Zoom calls and that or webinars. Am I correct?
Correct, yeah. Yes, that is very correct.
You see, ting, ting,
So just
ting,
to
the
be
bells
clear-
is going off.
Yeah, so just to be clear, to actually have the wire coming from the thing in the wall into laptop, that's, you got to speak to me
So-
like that.
Yeah.
So from the actual router, where you get your signal at home, thing with the two little aerials or something, from there we'll install a cable for you to wherever you need with your desktop, and you'll have a solid connection.
Brilliant.
Now, so that covers network solutions that you guys do. That covers the cabling that you do as well. So fiber, the optics, all of that. That is it. But I know you also mentioned CCTV.
Correct. So we do a lot of businesses. We do old age homes at the moment in the corporate space. We do CCTV for them, and we look after any call outs they have, you know. Also we did a few homes, few businesses where the guys want 4 cameras. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys do quite a bit of CCTV things. I like that.
CCTV.
Yeah. And obviously, those would also suffice to have those sort of things at home.
At home.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sorry, is it a difficult thing to operate if you have that at home?
No, CCTV?
Yeah. How would it work if I have like 5 cameras in my house?
No. No, so we'll connect your main TV for you. So you get the 2 different or 3 different HDMI ports. We'll just choose one of the HDMI, and you can view it whenever you want to view it, have it on your phone, and it's just a rewind, play type of thing. So it's quite easy. It's user friendly.
I like
at
that.
the end of it.
Okay.
I like that.
I just wanted to find out, yesterday I was sitting next to some lady, quite a distance, obviously, and she was telling her husband, she was looking at the phone and I just heard on the side, she said, I see our garage cameras off. So is this what you're talking about, where you have access to all
Correct.
of this? Okay.
Yeah. So long as your CCTV equipment is connected to the fiber at the end of the day, we are able to connect your phone, and you can go to Johannesburg. You live in Cape Town. You can view your house off the phone itself.
Oh, brilliant!
Fantastic. And we want to delve into. So these are just some of the things you do. Okay, so the whole CCTV, I like that, and I think that is brilliant. The whole sort of network solution and the fiber solution, where you go into the business, sort of tailor make the needs for the business or the home. Love that. Brilliant. Because that is what you want. You don't want to have something you don't need. This is
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is what I like about your business. This is beyond belief. And I gotta just want to touch on some of the comments that we've got in from our viewers. So thank you very much for these comments as they come off. Hubert Paulson, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching Mahala Monday. Hope you're well. It says a small business is an amazing way to serve and leave an impact, and big the businesses start small, and that is exactly alluding to the point I just made, because that is what you guys do. You start small, but now your impact is huge. It is absolutely huge, considering the COVID times we're in as well. You want to make sure, and you said it, that these things need to be in order. But also, I want to talk to you about the electrical backups and stuff.
That one.
But first, I've got another couple of comments that I want to go through quickly. And Farad Sultan says, how many Cat 6 cables can we get through on a router?
So it depends on the size of the router. Normally, it's 4 network points, so 4 Cat 6 cables to anywhere in the house.
Yeah, all right.
Normally, they just come with 4 ports.
Okay.
Yeah. So Farad, thank you for your question. I hope that covers it for you.
Yeah.
I know you want to ask something.
No, I was just going to ask you, because I see Jabbar's asking a question. You're welcome, Jabbar. And he's saying, thanks for the great show. I am curious, how can you, or who should we, the residents of Altis River, to request for fiber installed in our area? Reason why I'm asking, because Altis River do have decent community and mostly working from home. Also needs for children who need education while off school, advice. How can you or I request for the fiber in that area? All big networks already responded and replying fiber to be installed. Sad that we must wait while others have. Oh, shame, man. So, Jabbar, I feel there for you. So, is there any way he can contact he can connect with you and ask?
Unfortunately, I am not a ICT or a fiber supplier to the home. I don't have the license to do that yet. But I know that the guys are rolling out in the Mitchells Plain area, and everybody's getting fiber. And I'm sure that eventually it will get out to those areas. The plan is to do complete South Africa. So it will eventually get out there. Unfortunately, that's
It's just so it's just a waiting game, because and I mean you and then just to be clear, this is where 45 connections come in, because people have dug up pavements everywhere, and also that's not you.
That's not you.
You, the person that
not us. Not us.
That's not you.
That's not us.
Just to be very clear. Now,
so normally the fiber would come into the building environment, and we would take it and extend it to where we need it to be.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now I wanna ask you quickly. Let's talk, because this is the elephant in the room. Electrical backup. We're talking now inverters. Is that what we mean?
Correct.
I know what's the word inverter.
Wow.
Let's just take a moment there, people.
I didn't know. And I don't want to mention the company that's letting us down, but tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, so these days most guys are working from home in an office. End of the day, we've got ESCOM with load shedding, and it's unpredictable. We don't know when we're going off. We can then supply you guys 3 kVA, depending on your requirements. We can supply, it's called the inverter. It comes with batteries. We can then install this that will give you that 2.5 hour backup time. Keep your PC online, keep your router online, have a few lights in the house on, have your DSTV up, and maybe a TV. And that can keep it up for that time, depending on the requirements.
So the more, do forgive me here for the terminology understanding here. So the more inverters a person would have, the more things you could have running.
The more
like inverters you would have, or you just have one inverter, you could do all of those things. But if I have 10, I can do a lot more things. No.
So the inverter is the actual brain behind it.
Okay.
And it depends on the batteries also. So you get inverters that start, they call it 1 kVA, 3 kVA. You go 5 kVA, 10 kVA, the higher you go.
Okay.
And it all depends on the requirements of the business or of the home user, for instance.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
vary.
And given the current times that we're in now, and especially with COVID, is there a big interest in that? Is the society moving towards
course.
that from what you can see?
It is quite pricey, but there's a few people out there that's interested. Yeah, definitely.
Because businesses can ill afford to have downtime. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and especially now.
It's a big impact.
Yeah.
Oh,
At the end of the day, for the home user that's working for the corporates, we don't know where are they gonna stay at home or they're gonna move back to the office? We don't know. So yeah, big question.
and
It
I think
is.
this is quite critical, especially with electricity, because once you're off and you're down, it really impacts our country as a whole.
Course,
And this is
yes.
why I'm quite excited about the fact that you can have a bit of a solution just to assist in that short time that we're out. Because 2
Yeah.
hours for anybody, it's big. Because imagine having a Zoom meeting as well, and somebody
Yeah.
is load shedding in that area, and bam, you're out. So it's something we need to look into as for the future as well, because I don't really think that things are really going to kind of really get better right now, electrical wise, because the community is growing, people are growing, but yeah, our infrastructure I think is not really compatible.
It's not there yet. Yeah.
You know what? I love everything that you guys do at 45 Connections. And if you just joined us now, you're watching Mahala Monday, of course. Sher's with us from 45 Connections. If you've got a question or a comment, then please send it to @Nickay Productions. The details at the bottom of your screen on YouTube as well as on Facebook. There is a couple of comments or questions that we're going to get to, but this is what we do at Mahala Monday. We feature amazing businesses because I want to know if you are, and I've been saying you're amazing business. So amazing businesses, they get involved with everything. Not only do
Everything.
they come up with fantastic solutions, tailor-made solutions, I might as well
Yeah.
add, but also they do a bit of CSI, don't they?
That is
They're
right.
very socially aware of what goes on. And Sure, not to put you on the spot here, but let me put you on the spot, sir. Do you have a CSI going? Are you doing any sort of social economic development projects that you are involved with?
So at the moment, not really, but we've did a few in the past. I mean, we helped the old age homes, the welfare old age homes. We've helped the NPO in Athlone, where the babies are 3-4 years old, where we could buy nappies. So wherever we can help, and if the funds are there, we try and assist, to our best.
Yeah, now because
Beautiful.
you make it sound very humble, but I was sneaky with my question, but I have it on good authority that you played it down nicely. Well done, sir.
Yeah, well
the
done.
humility is, but I know you guys are exceptionally involved in doing amazing things throughout the community and throughout a large landscape.
you.
So for that, man,
Thank
really
you.
kudos. This is just significant
Thank
of
you.
how your business is
Yeah.
and you. So
Yeah.
we do have it on
Yeah.
good authority that
We
you
have
do
a
a
good
lot.
authority, and we needed to highlight this. Sorry, Sharon, putting you on the spot, and I know you don't like being under the spotlight, but I do believe you guys do quite a bit in Mitchell's Plain as well.
Yes, correct. So we try and give back. At the end of the day, whenever we can, we give back.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love it.
You
Listen,
gain, you gain in the long run,
That
Oh,
is
of course.
So true. Oh,
definitely.
So we got a whole bunch of questions and comments that we want to get through quickly. So I've got another question in from Jabbar Kasim Mohammed. How's it going? Says, sorry, last question. Would you ever consider to appoint a deaf person to work at a company like yours? Because CCTV is a good for a deaf person because their eyes, the sense of the eyes are much stronger than non-deaf hearing person. So
Yeah.
that would be the question there.
So definitely yes. I mean, at the end of the day, we wanna go out to our companies and watch their CCTV for them. Have some type of backup for them, and that's where the deaf can come in. Definitely.
Yeah.
perfect.
I've got a Zunaib Khan's got a message who says proud of you, sending you lots of respect and lots of well wishes as well. Thank you, Zunaib.
Thank you.
And then I've also got a comment in from Alfonso who says, should I want to expand my 4 router hard connect points to 10 workstations at my business, won't one if Wi-Fi drop my incoming line speed?
Wow.
Wow.
Sure.
Just repeat that. Sorry.
Should I want to expand my 4 router hard connect points to 10 workstations at my business, so you would just want to extend more workstations at my business, won't Wi-Fi drop my incoming line speed?
No. No, it won't. To expand it, you just get another network switch, and it won't affect your Wi-Fi at all. It just depends how many people connect to the actual Wi-Fi device at the end of the day.
Now,
so there's...
Yeah. Sorry, just to go back there, you said network switch. What is this, like a light switch?
So, so no, it's called in our language network switch. So all it is your router at home has only got 4 slots for 4 cables.
Yeah.
He wants to extend it and have another 10. You buy a network switch and you then can expand it to another 16.
Okay. And in the part that he says that, so if there's a certain speed now coming through those lines, so you got that. Now, if the Wi-Fi is on as well, will it drop whatever the speed that's coming through the lines?
No,
Okay.
it shouldn't.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I think maybe
I feel
that was
so, I feel so informed.
But we're always there to assess for you and assist you with purchasing, you know,
Perfect, perfect.
advise you.
Okay, I was actually going to ask you that now as well. So your staff and yourself are quite equipped with what is out there because technology is changing all the time. So you guys
Changes every day.
always, because you're then always informing yourself and you will advise your clients.
Correct. Yeah. So we send our staff on the regular training all the time at suppliers. Every year the guys go on different courses, so they're very well equipped.
Perfect,
Knowledge
perfect.
and tools. Yeah.
Because I've got like a funny question to ask you here. Because you're working with these cables, I mean, I drove once from Johannesburg to Cape Town and I saw these guys along the road and I thought to myself, my gosh, what are you guys doing? So with you doing some jobs, with cabling, I mean, you need a storeroom for all these cables. So could you give us one of your jobs you did where you used quite a bit of cable?
So we did a call center in Cape Town where I think the call center had about 8 floors, and that was lucky enough in my first year. And there was about 3,500 network points we installed, which is about 210,000 kilometers of cable.
What?
He was.
Yeah.
200,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of cable.
Lots of cable.
And if it was kinked, who was the ook who had to unroll it? Was it? Sure. That's quite a bit of cable, sir. That is quite a bit of cable. Oh my goodness, that is quite a bit of cable. But sure, thank you so much for that. Just want to quickly check if we've got any comments still coming through, if there's any other comments that we have missed perhaps. And that seems to be all of it. I'm impressed with all those cables. That is quite a distance. Also, I want to ask you, somebody want to contact you, what would be the easiest way to do it? You just visit your website?
So there's a WhatsApp directly on my website. It'll come directly through to our phones. Or the guys, you can also contact us through the website. Come directly through to our emails.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Excellent. And your website is 45connections.co.za.
Correct.
Perfect.
Lovely. Listen, this is basically what we do. We feature amazing businesses that really do amazing things, and especially at a time where none of us want downtime, whether you're at home or at our office, and especially considering the circumstances around the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
And 45 Connections will really take you there. They really get you to that next level, which is what it is all about. But sure, that is it from me, man. I found out now you've used 200,000 kilometers. Let's just be very honest here, kilometers of cable. Have I ever driven that far?
Sorry, Dougal. Something just came through. I'm sorry,
Yes.
I've been laughing here the whole time. But sorry, Sherman. I just got a message that came through here, and it asked, it's Hubert, one of our loyal guys that's always watching us. Rhoda, how much kV inverters would you need to keep Dougal going?
Man, Don't answer that.
Sorry.
I think that's minimum, mate.
I said, don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, thanks, Hubert. You made my day. Sorry, Duga.
That's okay. It's okay. Me and my inverter will invert. But Sher, thank you so much. Thank you so much
Sure,
for
thanks,
coming
man.
on and highlighting some amazing things, because we certainly wish you. Is there anything you would like to know? Any questions you want to ask us? When I say that, I mean Rhoda.
No, I'm good. I just I'd love to thank all my clients out there for continued support all the time. And then also for our staff. I mean, our staff they work, sure. These guys work long hours, Monday to Saturday, they're all pushing. So yeah, just great stuff. And my family always behind me. Thank you very much.
That is so
Awesome,
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, from our side, we wish you and everybody involved with the organization, we wish you all the best, and may you
Everything
long
of the
do
best.
what you do, and
Thank you.
keep making everything just wonderful. And I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. It's because it just you get the things. 45 Connects, they just make it better.
They make it so much better.
We make it happen for you, man.
There we go.
happen.
That's the word. We make it happen.
Thank you. Thank you also to you guys in Mahala Monday for having us here and giving us this time.
We're so happy to do that.
Our pleasure, sir. Our
Only a
absolute pleasure. Our absolute pleasure. My ear thing is coming undone. Let me just sort myself out. But anyway, it's the whole inverter thing. I'm plugged in. Anyway.
Plugged in.
Sher, thank you so much again for
Thank you,
joining us
Sher.
on Mahala Monday. If you need to
Pleasure.
contact 45 Connections, then you simply go to their website, 45connections.co.za, and they do all sorts of things. So from your fiber optic needs,
Oh, yeah.
from your business, for your home use, CCTV, they do electrical backup, and these are just some of the things that we have touched on.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they're also very heavily involved with the community, as he humbly touched. He didn't want to say,
Humbly.
but we know.
We know.
And it is absolutely a wonderful business. So definitely, that is what Mahala Monday does. That's what we do.
That's what
we
we
bring
do.
you these great businesses. So
Yeah.
you definitely got to go check them out.
That's so true. So especially for you, that's how, even at home, that feels a bit, not sure which way to go. Mahala Monday is the place for you. And you know what? Even if you just wanting to know which career paths, businesses, entrepreneurs, this is the show for you. And this is what our dream has always been, to get that information out there to you, to help you.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. So that is it from me, Rhoda. I'm all out.
That's true. This is something from Hubert again. So
Is no, Hubert is not allowed to, because he's not allowed to say stuff. What is he saying now?
I love my Hubert. I've been watching and listening to Mahala's show now for almost over 6 months, and we know that, Hubert. We love you for that. Thank you for info and introduction to the entrepreneurs. We have to remember, when you support small businesses, you support a dream. Well said, Hubert.
Hubert is allowed to say stuff again.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all our viewers and our loyal supporters and people that's been there for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much to you. And once again, thank you to Sher and everybody at 45 Connections. May keep doing what you guys are doing. You are certainly making everywhere around you wonderful and great. And that is what it's all about. And that is what we do on Mahala
That's
Monday.
right.
We bring you these amazing businesses. So you know where to find them, 45connections.co.za. Go check it out. That wraps it up from us
That's
here
right.
on Mahala Monday on the 19th. Remember, as Rhoda always says, like and share and bell.
And hit the bell. Ding,
Yeah,
ding.
hit it. That is it from us. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.